Hey, listen, somebody asked a question that is kind of wanting a little bit of an understanding of what the value can be, the problem in the understanding. Could you throw that up there real quick from Rick? It says there that the reality of digital records is that they are only as good as the person scanning the records, and he knows what he's looking at and the knowledge of the regulatory requirements. But then it says today there are too many companies scanning records and they have no clue of what's required in the real life. And so how do we take that challenge of not having things done properly to getting that in people's hands that can make it easier, but they're doing it to meet regulations? How do we deal with that?
Perfect. That's another very good example, very good question. This is the human factor, which is still there at the very beginning where the documents are made. It was there not until today, not only where the documents are made, but also where the documents are handled, copied, manually archived, and so on. The additional steps of human factor are all gone. Only this one remains. Yes, it remains.
Yeah. I know I said this earlier, but I just got to say this again. It's so frustrating for me because I've seen companies that lease components or they lease aircraft or whatever, and they go to return them and the records aren't accurate or they're not complete or they're not, comprehensive, and they end up going back and checking or redoing maintenance, which is very, very costly. I mean, I literally worked with a company that they said, okay, the leasing company said, there's a $2 million, fee because these records aren't right. Okay. And so what they did is they had to go back and recheck things and take components off in order to be able to get rid of that $2 million. And wouldn't it be great if they could have come back and said, oh no, we have these accurate records here, here, and here, because there's been a better job of managing them. I mean, I've just seen that so much, Bill, out there in the industry.
Yeah,
absolutely.